Those stricken with the superflu are taking to social media, warning everyone just how bad it is.
And look, but this is one time. Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth. You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
Got one that can see.
The superflu is here, and it's wreaking havoc across the nation.
It seems like everyone is getting the flu.
The Centers for Disease Control report cases spiking.
What we're seeing right now is a very rapid escalation in cases.
So far, 7.5 million cases of the flu have been reported, resulting in 81,000 hospitalizations and 3,100 deaths. New York State just experienced the highest number of flu cases ever recorded in a single week.
It feels like I'm dying.
Symptoms include fever, cough, headaches, runny nose, fatigue, muscle aches, and chills. Those stricken with the superflu are taking to social media, warning everyone just how bad it is.
I've never been this sick. I've never been this sick.
My eyeballs felt like they were actually going to explode.
Anna Gross, who is 20 weeks pregnant, ended up in the hospital.
They were packed. I'm talking the ER was slammed. Everyone was coughing. Everyone's masked up. I was talking to the nurse that was handling my breathing treatments and stuff, and she said that the flu has just ransacked the hospital.
The superflu variant originated in Europe, and we're hearing reports of voluntary health checks at airports in the USA for international travelers.
With millions of people flying over the holidays, it's a smart idea to take precautions. Where you sit on the plane can actually help you dodge the superflu. Dr. Michael Dano says stay away from aisle seats.
It certainly provides you a protective barrier against additional passengers walking by or in the seats next to you.
So that's a better seat than mine.
Absolutely.
Another tip, turn on the overhead air vent to create a zone of clean air in front of your face.
Even if you just put it on for just a moderate amount of speed, it does provide this invisible layer of protection around you.
Just holler, bullshit, and let it ring through the land.
If you're high risk of complications, then you might have to think more carefully about your New Year's plan. If you're low risk and you're generally healthy, then you have a lot more leeway.
All right, you see the cough, but can't you just kind of hear it through your screen? I mean, maybe that's the constant sound in your home lately. Maybe you're the one making it. Thousands of New Mexicans have come down with a really bad virus in the last few weeks. People, in fact, are calling it the super flu. Good evening, New Mexico. So just how bad is this year's flu? And better yet, is the flu vaccine enough to keep you from getting really, really sick? That's what our Monica Logroño found out for everybody tonight. But first, Monica, how bad are the current cases?
Well, Tessa, take a look. So far, the CDC estimates there have been more than 4 million flu cases nationwide this season and 1,900 deaths. That's essentially double where we were this time last year. But let's break it down just a little bit more. So in the week of ending in December 13th, data shows 10,000 new flu cases in the U.S. That's just the people who were testing for the flu at clinical labs, meaning the real number is probably higher. It's all because of this new strain, H3N2 subclade K, more commonly called the superflu. It has doctors, the CDC, and our state health department on edge.
What we're seeing is that there were a number of mutations in that virus after the seasonal flu vaccine was developed. And so I think that's what a lot of the individuals are concerned about. We've started to see earlier flu seasons in Japan, more severe flu season in the UK and Canada.
That's why some people who got the flu vaccine are still getting sick. Kevin Piney with NMDOH explained every year the vaccine is really just kind of a guessing game. Every year the vaccine is really just kind of a guessing game.
Look, I don't care what misinformation or conspiracy theories that you have heard. The plain and simple fact is that these vaccines are working.
Every year, the vaccine is really just kind of a guessing game. Doctors don't know exactly what current or new strain will develop each year, but he still says the flu shot is still effective.
They're trying to control a whole populace, and this is the best way to do it. Anytime anybody invades underneath your skin, 9 times out of 10 now you're encrypted.
But he still says the flu shot is still effective.
The mutations that happened in the H3N2 weren't uncovered until about 4 months after the vaccine was developed. It's too early for us to tell right now the impact on the effectiveness of the vaccine these mutations will have.
They did it before. Operation Mockingbird was a covert CIA program from the late 1940s to early 1950s aimed at manipulating the media and controlling public perception. The CIA infiltrated major news outlets, placing journalists on their payroll to spread propaganda and influence reporting on U.S. policies. Newspapers like the New York Times, the Post, and Time magazine were allegedly involved, publishing CIA-crafted narratives. The goal was to sway public opinion during the Cold War, ensuring news aligned with U.S. intelligence objectives while suppressing unwanted stories. Partially exposed in the 1970s through the Church Committee hearings, the program revealed government influence over mainstream media. While officials claimed it ended, some believe media manipulation still exists, with intelligence agencies shaping narratives through anonymous sources and digital propaganda. The legacy of Operation Mockingbird raises concerns about press freedom, bias, and hidden government influence in shaping public opinion.
And look, but this is one time. Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth. You know, there's no conspiracy here, folks. Just get your damn vaccine.
One day, Jesus is coming. You may be at church. You may be at work. You may be asleep. God grant that you will be ready when he makes his personal appearance. My God, what if his appearance occurs on a Sunday morning? My prophetic word to you this morning is get ready.